Hi everybody, Nancy here. Okay, welcome to the new channel. As you can see, it is brand new. I'm just now getting it together, and so it's pretty blank. Now I've uploaded a video already, but I'm already going to change it because I started with, as you can see, this little screen right here, welcome and adding changes to title page. And look at the page I started on. I mean, there's nothing there. So maybe I should at least start on the group dashboard, okay? And I have decided to call the channel Digital Journal Design using Zoom Notes, because you know I'm going to focus on Zoom Notes. In my opinion, and I can't imagine anybody could dispute this, Zoom Notes is the best tool for creating journals on the market. And it's so, because people don't understand or don't realize that, they're not using it for that. And seriously, you can't find another app that can create a document faster and better with all the links than Zoom Notes. So I'm hoping that I can convert some people, because it's crazy awesome and you just need to try it. Now, I'm going to stop the introduction and then tag the part. I did a whole, 20 minutes introduction in the other video. And, I get a little wordy. So I'm going to try to cut to the chase and go ahead and start doing something like what I will be doing. I won't be creating, it's not a plan with me kind of a thing. I won't be showing you how to do a layout with all the pretty pictures and all that. That's not the kind of thing I use Zoom Notes for. I create documents. I create journals, but I don't fill them up. I do minimalism on my own personal stuff. And see, I'm doing it again. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking and go ahead and show you guys what I plan to be doing. Now, it's not going to be pretty because I'm going to do very minimal editing on these videos. I do this just because I love Zoom Notes and I love Ed. He's the best designer in the world. So I'm not doing it as a living, is what I'm trying to say. All the people that are creating those Plan With Me videos, for the most part, they actually are making money on YouTube to do that. That's their job. And because it's not mine, I don't do a whole lot of editing, okay? You're getting the real deal here. All right, anyway, I'm going to stop talking now, and I am going to splice together the end of the first video I did that you can see loaded here. I'm going to get rid of that one and add the two together. All right, do something for today, since that's what I promised you guys. If I go out to my this level, now this particular folder, I had made the decision, because I've decided I like the horizontal the best. I'm going to try to change all of these things to be horizontal. That's my main goal. However, in this particular folder up at the top, it's my Bible folder. And it just so happens, without me trying, it already is vertical. So I'm not going to fight that. I'm just going to leave it like that. All right. So this kind of makes me happy. I'm happy with this, so I'm going to leave that alone. However, I would rather see where John doesn't, Exodus, right now that Exodus says Genesis, so I need to change that. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up. What this is, just so you know, is a couple of years ago, I decided I was going to handwrite every book of the Bible, because for several reasons. I wanted to take the time to, if I was handwriting it, I would pay attention more. And as I was handwriting, I would pull in images to go with whatever I was reading. And also, another reason I wanted to do this was that I needed practice writing on this glass. I still have not gotten good about that. So I used it for handwriting practice on my iPad. And so this was back a couple of years ago. And of course, like everything else, 2020. I got through January maybe. I'm so bad. And this particular one, I think, was Exodus. But see, this is the actual journal that I got. Now, I'm starting to think this Lyric Rose Studio, I'm thinking that must have been a freebie or something, because I just tried to go to her store. If I click on her link, she's not there anymore. She's on vacation. See, it is taking a short break. And I looked at my purchases on Etsy, and I don't have a purchase from her. So I think it must have been a freebie from somewhere. But it doesn't matter. It's just a space holder. You know, there's lots of people that have these. You can create it yourself, and I'll show you that one day. But in the meantime, this is a journal that came already put together. It has 221 pages in it. And all it is just page after page of blank pages that I have added my twist to it. God, I got pretty far in this month. I'm already at, good grief, chapter 20. So I went through February. I did all right. But anyway, my handwriting didn't get any better, though. But see, she's got it numbered. That was kind of cool. And she had the dots. And so anyway, that's this particular journal. If I go back out, what I want to do is actually add a label to this. Instead of it being this, I want to put Exodus on it. And I think I'll make it white. Or no. Do y'all use this mixer? I use it a lot. I like it because I can drag it around and see what I'm getting. I usually use the palette, but I like using the mixer thing. I must have it set to outline. Let me go and see what my text setting is. It's on. So if I turn that off, if I select all and turn off outline, then it's a solid. I think I'm going to go with that. It's easier to read than it would be if it was just an outline. Okay, now I'm going to go back out to the documents level to see how it looks. Better. Like that better. And see, I could do the same thing with John. And what I'm going to do is create one for each book of the Bible, because I do want to do that. Now, another thing I've got is this book right here, the Bible Breakdown. Summary is given in this particular PDF file. So I want to take this picture and pull it into the other thing. So every book is going to have this page at the front. All right. So, and I know I can import. Of course, you guys probably know this already, but this is what I do all day. This is why I figure things out. I'll sit and do this and test to see which one works easier. So I'll go ahead and tap off. If you watch many of my videos, you know that I use this a bunch. So now if I go back to Exodus and I'm going to do a plus to add a piece of paper to the right. Now see, this piece of paper is horizontal because all the pages in this journal are horizontal. But I'm going to change it for that page so that it's vertical. No, you know what? Maybe I'll just do this. I'm going to put it on top of this page. I'm just going to double tap to paste it. And I'm just going to do this. Now it looks like it's part of that book. I could have gone back here and gone back to the first page and changed this page from horizontal to vertical. Go to the gear over to the right and do portrait. And now if I double tap, put it there. But I didn't really want to do that. I'd rather it look like part of the actual book. So now if I look at it here, see, that's what it would look like. I don't know. I don't know which I like better, but I'm going to leave it alone because that is all I wanted to do today, was put that first page on there and put the name of the book on the existing book. Okay, so that's the kind of thing that I'm planning on doing. Just a heads up. Now I will create lots of journals from scratch, and I'm going to create different elements. Actually create journals. Let me show you some of the journals I've created in the past. See, I like that. Isn't that nice looking, the Exodus? Okay, if I go close out of here. Now this was a video I did yesterday of how I created those charms. But it was a really long time it took to do that. So I'm trying to figure out a better way. I don't know. But I created those charms completely free. And I'll tell you where to get all the parts. So that's an example of something that we'll do eventually. I'm looking for a journal that I created from scratch. This one right here is one that I created, the actual journal part. And that drink right there is an actual picture of the drink I you know, they sell those things that can sit on your desk. But that's my actual cup. I created both of these journals using paper that I had already. And you'll notice that I used that wood a lot. I'm calling that is my desktop. All right. But so I pretty much used that, looks like a picnic table, for all of my stuff, because I don't have a desk, and if I'd have my preference, it would be on a picnic table. All right. I did this using Zoom Notes. That was the very first challenge I did to the group over on the Facebook group. I wanted to challenge them to color, and so I created a book cover for the thing. So I created the stickers book and I did this book. let's see. Okay, that's a journal that I created using Zoom Notes. All right. So I will be making some of those. And, the charm, that's an actual bracelet that I made, the handmade by God. I had the charms made. I had been making bracelets. I've got a chosen by God and a 5 or 6 different words that is the charm, and then the by God hangs off of it. And so I took one of those bracelets, took a picture of it, and just erased it and created that charm for my journal. Okay, that would be one of the examples of things I give away or used to. All right. Okay, anyway, I'm not showing my best colors here with this particular example, except that that is a good looking journal, even if I do say so myself. All right, that's it. I'm going to stop for today.